So boom! Told you I'll be back. Manchester United 1-up. 1-up to the United. 3-2 an aggregate. What are the Spurs saying? Hey, even check their team. Can't have Manchester United winning the Europa Cup, boy. Here we go. Europa League. Spurs still 0-0. Lazio are 2-1 down to Bodo, you know. Ain't good, boy. And there's no real teams in this tournament. Man United can win this. Man United could actually win Europa Cup. Hold on, if they win Europa Cup, does that put them into Champions League? It does, doesn't it? Oh my god. Nah, you gotta be kidding me. Man United can make Champions League. Come on, Lazio. Come on, Atletico. One of you's got us coming true, boy. There's no way United or Spurs can make Champions League. Not with the seasons they've had. You can't allow that. That shouldn't be allowed. Shouldn't be allowed. You know what? If you win Europa Cup, you need to win Super Cup to activate Champions League. That's what it should be. Because you can't finish 13th and 15th and be in Champions League. That's ludicrous. But that just shows the strength of the Premier League, to be honest. Like, if we got two teams that low in the league positions and they're in the quarterfinals of this cup, like Spurs have lost 17 games and they're in the quarterfinals. Man United have lost 13 games, isn't it, or something like that? They're in the quarterfinals. That's crazy. That's crazy. You gotta hold your hands up and be like, you know what? That's the strength of the Premier League. Maybe there is more quality in the Premier League than we're led to believe. Arsenal second in the league, 11 points off top, 12 points off top. Look, we smashed up Real Madrid. I mean, to be fair, I believe that we're better than Liverpool. I just think we've been undone by bad refereeing decisions and injuries and lack of squad building from Arteta. He undercooked it in the summer, in my opinion. But, you know, it's neither here or there. But what about Bruno tonight, guys? Bruno thinks he's on smoke. My man doesn't even score that goal that goes over his shoulder and he hits the crossbar and they're licking his ass going, oh my gosh, and conversation that would have been. What? Relax, man. Jesus Christ. And there's the next shot after they go, oh my gosh. So deprived, United. That Rio Ferdinand Savage, they're United fanboys, but these men are so deprived of seeing quality at United. Any ounce, they hang on to it. Joker smokers. Don't tell me Bruno's world class, boy. I'll tell you that from now. I remember when Clee said he was world class up there in the echelons with Ronaldinho. Do you know how mad that sounds? Newcastle second in the league. That is crazy. If off goes Garnacho. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, what a throw back there. That feels like Ainsley. I miss Ainsley Maitland-Niles, man. He could have been such a good player if he just kept his head and listened to Arteta. See how Lewis Skelly is? That could have been Ainsley. How Miles is? That could have been Ainsley, but he wasn't ready to listen. He wasn't listening, bruv. He should have listened because he's an athlete. He's a real athlete. That boy could have been something special. I heard he was breaking all the records at Arsenal number-wise, like strength-wise, speed-wise. But never mind. I know you lot are watching the United game, and I know it's United. No one really wants to hear about Man United, to be fair, do they? Unless it's a loss. Well, it's nearly half-time. We see what you lot are saying. But I just wanted to come in and just talk about Bruno for a quick second. I just couldn't believe how they were waxing lyrical about Bruno. Making as if he did an absolute madness. But, you know, just hit the bloody crossbar. But I will say the goal they scored, the touch from was it Haaland? Or no, it's from Garnacho. Fantastic. Took everyone out. But, and my man just hit it into the danger zone. Didn't really look up to see who was there. He just hit it. I know he just hit into the danger zone. But it was a decent goal. I can see what Amorim's trying to do, but is it going to work? Will he last will Man United have the patience to keep him there? I don't know, boy. Because the results don't come in at the end of the day. This is a results business. So they can wax lyrical about Bruno hitting crossbars, about having shots outside the box and not scoring. At the end of the day, it's the results that matter. And if they don't get the results, there'll be no more Bruno Fanash and there'll be no more Amorim at Manchester United. That's how it's going to be. Oh, Solanke has scored to keep Tottenham alive in the tie. Ooh. Dominic Forgan Solanke, 65 million, has come true and scored a goal for the Spurs. I need Spurs to. I'd rather Spurs win it than United, to be fair. I would love to see Spurs United in the final. It'll be a brilliant final, I tell you. So at least, I'm waiting for this Cherokee to shine because everyone's been waxing lyrical about this Cherokee. I'm just waiting to see what he can do. But anyhow, anywho, no Cherokee, Cherahoo. Anyway, my name, I'm off. I'll catch you either later or tomorrow. I understand you're watching the game. You're watching the game. There's no need for a football flick. I just wanted to get that Bruno Fanash thing off my chest. Oh, 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Oh, they're all doing this celebration. What is this celebration? Why are they holding their pop? Idiots. So cringe. So cringe. When you've played the way you've played this season, you shouldn't be doing things like that. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be celebrating like that. I hope Cara has a word and someone has a word about their celebration. That's all I'm saying. I just hope someone has a word about their celebration because when you've lost that many games this season, you can't celebrate like that. I'm sorry. Oh, it might be a foul. Hopefully it is. Anyway, outski.